You just got a brand new Andara crystal and you're curious on how to work with it, how to integrate it, what you need to do to activate it, and what it can do for your life. So if you stay tuned, I have all the answers right here in this video for you. Welcome to my channel. I'm Samantha with Samantha's Golden Ray. I am an angelic alchemist, a shamanic practitioner, and I love working with Andara crystals with my clients and myself and my family to bring in healing, expansion, DNA activation, manifestation, and so many more beautiful things. Andaras have completely changed my life. I have manifested an amazing reality working with Andara crystals. So I wanted to tune in and share some information regarding the Andaras and let you know how you can work with them yourself, how you can integrate them. So this right here is a South African Andara. Andaras come from all over the world. They come in different sizes, shapes, colors. They honestly, I have seen them in every single color, I want to say. I have seen rainbows, I have seen just, these types of hybrids with different colors. This is an African as well. I've seen them oozing ethereum like this one right here. This Andara crystal is oozing white ethereum. So Andaras are usually found covered in this white powder. But it's very rare that they're actually oozing like this. I have only seen a few come oozing like this. This is my favorite way to see them because it really shows the realness and the magic of the Andara crystal. So when you first get your Andara crystal, it's really important that you set your own intentions in it. What do you want it to do for your life? How do you want it to help you? How do you want it to expand your gifts, your abilities? What is it that you need, that you desire at this time in your life? Why did you buy your Andara crystal? This is so important because Andaras work with the heart and the soul. So they are not something that you can just go buy out of ego and expect it to work. And also, I just want to say that this is coming through too, is that it takes time. Some people will get them and they instantly expect to have these revelations and these ideas and expansions and these activations, but it takes time. Just like any other crystal, you have to work with it for a little while to see things shift in your life, to notice the little tiny changes. Unless you were very sensitive to crystal energy and you were very connected to Andaras and high vibrational master stones, and you're a channel and you do all these different types of angelic healing work or akashic work, grid work, light work, these types of people who are the most aligned with Andaras, they tend to feel them in a different way. Now, new Andara keepers and guardians, this is kind of the message for you, is that it takes time. You need to work with it consistently to notice the shifts, okay? Now, what can you do to activate it with setting your intention? So like I said, what do you want out of this crystal? What do you desire? What do you want to manifest? You need to be very clear. So I would recommend going into a meditation, setting up your space however you normally do that, and just holding your Andara with both your hands, even rubbing it together, feeling it, feeling your Andara, rubbing it in your hands, just noticing how it feels, the smoothness, the sharpness, the edges of it. This is super, super powerful for your senses as well, to activate it. Just imagining giving it love, thanking it for coming into your life. Like, what do I desire with you? Okay, so I'm just going to show you for example, this is how I would do it. I would go into my meditation, rub this Andara, connect to it, thank it. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for all of your magic. I intend that you will connect me to my truth, my power, my voice, my emotions. Help me release, help me heal, help me expand, help me remember my truth, my voice, my power. Just like that, thanking it. And then some people will set them outside. Sometimes I set them outside, put them in the water, give it a water bath, like in a spring, a well. Anything that comes to your mind that you're guided to do, that is the Andara connecting to you. Andaras are very telepathic. They communicate through thoughts, feelings, sensations, taste, smell. And like an extra audible noise, sometimes it's like I hear it speaking to me telepathically, like put me outside or wear me. That's one of the common ones. It's like wear me. I'll be drawn to a specific one and it'll just say wear me. And I'm like, okay. So you have to trust your intuition on what you're guided to. Like I said, there's many different kinds and colors and shapes. What are you most drawn to at this time? And you see that sometimes they're more glowy like this one is super glowing, this one isn't as glowing. Usually I notice the more glowing it is, the more it wants me to work with it, or even just touching it or holding it, it can activate it and light it up as well. So you can tell that an Andara is activated by the glow. The glow tells you it's activated. And eventually, if you get so connected to them, you'll be able to see the rainbow inside the Andara. So Andaras have rainbows inside of them, but they're heliocentric. So you can actually, if you look in it and you just shift it, you can see rainbows. Some people can see beings inside of them. They can feel beings. They smell things when they look at them. They get body sensations when they hold them and look at them. So that's why people recommend whenever you're searching for a new Andara that you connect to your heart. You tune into your heart and your soul and ask, what do you need at this time? What do you most need? And then allow that Andara to guide you to it. It's going to be a like magnetic pull. You're going to be magnetically drawn to a specific piece. You won't be able to forget about it. It's going to be in your dreams. It's going to come up while you're doing the dishes, while you're vacuuming, while you're changing a diaper, while you're going to the bathroom, all these different things. You're just going to randomly get this thought in your head of an Andara, and that is the Andara telling you like, hey, I want to work with you. And as soon as that connection happens, the work already begins. So as soon as you make what is the word? As soon as you decide to purchase the Andara, a specific one, the clock ticks, the work begins, you're going to start to experience different things. So what types of things can you experience working with Andaras? So for me, I have noticed that a lot of times that when I get new pieces, it's really interesting because I will go through like these emotions of like it feels really good. I feel all these good energies, these emotions. I have a lot of energy to clean, to declutter, to just expand my space, move stuff around. And then there'll be like a few weeks after that where I go into this like sad dumps where I just feel sad. I just feel dumpy. I just feel like, man, I don't want to do anything. I'm tired. Like I just feel moody, cranky, and that is the shifts taking place that it brings into your life. So you're going to have shifts in moments of ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Just like Moldavite and Andara is very similar in the way that it works. It brings up transformation and rebirth. So this can go on for weeks, it can go on for months. It can take weeks to months to years to fully integrate an Andara crystal. It can change your life in so many ways. With your intention, with your work, you cannot get it and not work with it for it to change your life. With your work and your intentions and meditation and journaling, all these things can help you change your life with the Andara. So taking note of things that come up during your work together, when you're meditating or connecting, journaling down whatever sensations, thoughts, feelings, emotions come up, what you're picking up, just holding that Andara and, moving through your days. What do you feel certain days? How do you feel? Write that down and notice that there's a pattern of the emotions that you're feeling throughout the days. And that's the Andara bringing that emotion up for you to notice it, for you to see it, for you to feel it, and eventually let it go and release it. And Andaras can help you release the emotions as well. If you sleep with the Andara, it can help expand your consciousness the most through astral work. And if you sleep with your Andara also, it can help you integrate it the easiest and the most as well. But it can be so much, sometimes the energy can keep you up and awake. It can be too vibratory, they're saying, like a vibration that's too strong and you won't be able to fall asleep. So if that happens, just move it out of your room and continue to just bring it in, move it out, bring it in, move it out. But your intention, they're saying, is the most important. Your intention of what you want them to do for you, and acknowledging your Andara, speaking to it, connecting to it like it's a friend, a child, a pet, acknowledging it, thanking it for the things it brings into your life and the activations and the movement that it brings, the shifts that it brings. Take it with you places, travel with it, grid work with it. If you feel that you are outgrowing certain pieces, bury it somewhere that's important to you, that you feel connected to on the grid. Offer it back to the earth for those that are grid workers. What else do you want to share, Andaras? Trusting what you're guided to. Trust where they lead you. They will guide you to specific people, specific places, specific modalities. They're all about guiding you to different crystals as well, and different, very much different modalities of healing. So whenever I first started working with them, I was guided to work with Reiki energies and to be a Reiki master. and then Angelic Healing. And I noticed that they bring certain healers into my life that I need to work with. They also align certain clients in my life that I need to work with. So trust where they lead you and where they guide you. They can activate your dormant gifts, your dormant DNA. I have had complete spiritual awakenings with Andara crystals. I have had complete intuitive psychic activations going on. I have had visionary experiences. I have had amazing astral travel experiences with them. And it's just the more you work with it, the more you connect to it, the more it's going to serve you. And the more it serves you, the more you can serve it. And they only work for love. They will not work for darkness. You cannot program them to be dark. They only know light. They only know how to communicate through light. So if you can't hear them, if you can't feel them, if you can't sense them, then there's something there that's blocking your ability to perceive them. And they're all about love. So if there's a blockage there, then perhaps it could be a blockage around receiving and connecting to love fully. But they like to talk to the heart. So placing an Andara on your heart and tuning into it, allowing it to penetrate your being with its energy. I have felt Andaras as a vibration, like a strong sensation. I have experienced quantum shifts and quantum leaps with Andaras, like in waking life and in sleep. I have held an Andara before and I have prayed out loud and it has shifted things instantly for me. And with manifestation, they manifest things rapidly, whether that be good or bad, they manifest quickly. So your thoughts, your ideas, your words need to be purified, because if not, you will manifest things that you do not desire, that you do not want. So it's important to be very clear with why you're purchasing your Andara, why you're working with it, and to be in the right headspace and mindset. And as you begin to start working with your Andara, it is okay to take it a little bit at a time. So work with it, meditate for a little bit, and then put it away. And then maybe the next day, pull it out, work with it for a little bit, and put it away. When you feel ready, when it tells you that it's ready, you'll be drawn to wear it or to, put it in your pocket, to sleep with it, all these things. So trust what you're guided to. Each and every single one of us is different. We all have our own different gifts and abilities. So it's going to communicate and work with you, and it's your own unique way. So what works for me and how it connects to me could be completely different for you. I'm just sharing the things that I've gone through in my experiences and my channelings with the Andara. So take what resonates the most with you here, and I hope that this video has brought some light, some awareness to your reality on how you can work with your Andara, and maybe some of the things that might come up during the connection and the integration part. So if you notice that it gets to be too hard, too overwhelming, if too much is falling away, too much change is happening too fast, just take a break from it. And to increase the energies of the Andara, they're saying put them outside on a light code, put them outside on a light code, or put them outside on the earth itself. Allow them to feel the earth, and they can anchor that energy into the grid where you're at, directly from the sun. So it's like they're basically a beacon of light. They're like a lighthouse. They will anchor that energy into them and ground it into the earth. So yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so I love you guys so much. If you have any questions, if anything comes up along this video and you're just curious about the Andaras, or how can it help you, whatever, any questions, anything that you want to share, leave in the comments down below. I will connect to you guys in the comments. So I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Take care. I hope this video serves you well. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Namaste.